Alright, well, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another round of random live streams. So, as you may be very well aware, there was supposed to be a bit of content out this time around. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it out kind of quick enough. Unfortunately, the capture card's being a bit slow. Thankfully, it's not anything too big a problem, but, you know, it is what it is. Everything else is pretty stable on my end. Looks like the camera feed's doing pretty well. Anyways, I can actually fix that. Let me just fix that up. There we go. Anyways, so today we're in a bit of we're having ourselves a bit of a little live stream because it was a bit too late for me to actually start filming content and having it released the same day. But I'd rather talk about the project I had, and yeah, and there was recently a bit of a challenge in Splatoon, so I decided to go, and I decided that it would probably be a pretty good idea to kind of just get results for the stream, which I didn't do that great in, but anyways, so, yeah, so, quite intrigued by this content. So, as it is kind of not obvious, next month, yeah, literally begins or marks the beginning of spooky season. But that kind of adds a few some stuff that I like to do around that time. Is I have this one project that I've been doing pretty much every Halloween. I've been doing this project with a little ghost costume that I made like forever ago, where I make it into some light show type thing, and every year I've gone and upgraded it in some way, shape, or form, and yeah, and usually it involves a lot of 3D printing and engineering type stuff in it, and I honestly want to make videos about it, so there we go. I'm gonna make a video about it, and so alongside stuff like that, you know, bring some actual content to the channel. And in this case, we're gonna do videos about, yeah, basically me building the project, me writing some code for it, and yeah, I do a lot of, you know, it's a really interesting project, and yeah, and I don't know, not much to really say about it, but I'll be definitely working with it, and you know, and yeah, so that's kind of mostly it. I would have started filming today, but I'm not sure what I would have filmed because there's not much really to get on with it, but probably after the stream ends, there's probably going to be a good chance that I'm going to probably start filming the first video in the series of me making it. Yeah, so, and I'm probably being a bit vague right now as to what the project is, but actually I've announced a little bit about it. But yeah, I'm going to be kind of talking about it in more depth in the actual video itself. And so yeah, so for now we're just going to have another standard Splatoon stream. I might switch into one of the games that I've been kind of obsessed with recently. For some reason, I don't know why. And yeah. Yeah, so today we're just going to be, so very simple stream, you know, have a very simple video as it is, because I guess that's kind of all my channel is up to this point. But anyways, so yeah, so I guess getting into the actual commentary about Splatoon. So Splatfest ended, as you may be very well aware, like forever ago, like a week ago. And yeah, I'm gonna say this again. It was pretty interesting while it lasted, but I don't know. I have to talk about the results of it. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. It's definitely, there was a definite bias, you know, between the regions, and you know, we got skewed a bit. And yeah, unfortunately though, it did, I'm not sure, I've heard that it's kind of, I don't know, preface this, I don't really use Twitter or anything like it. Well, actually, I use, you know, I mean, if you look at my social media links, I'm not that big on any other social medias out other than here. And I heard that basically everywhere else, yeah, Twitter became a firestorm after it, and there was like roughly the same amount of hate as there was going into it, and I don't get it with some people at this point. But anyways, so yeah, I will say that was it. I didn't really quite enjoy that Splatfest too much, but yeah, I mean, at least we got, I think we got like close to very second. Yeah, we were pretty much second at this point, but you know, as Team Big Man. But yeah, it's definitely intriguing, and yeah, um, but yeah, next time a Splatfest kind of happens, I'll definitely be doing. And again, I typically do stuff about Splatfest, so if the Spooky Month project I'm working on doesn't have a video, and it's instead a live stream, don't be surprised that it's because of something happening in Splatoon. I don't know. But yeah, yeah, so that's mostly what's been new with me. Maybe later I'm thinking, you know, maybe later in the stream I might as well go and get into Warframe, which is a game that I've been pretty much intrigued by. Yeah, I went to, as you may know, I'm a bit of a college student at the moment, and yeah, and my roommate had introduced me into the game, and I'm like, I quite like it. Yeah, I've, you know, I'm not the absolute best at the game yet, but I'm playing through the quest lines. I really like the whole RPG nature of it, and you know, the story behind it, and yeah. So honestly, yeah, it's absolutely great. It's slowly devolving into being one of my favorite games for some reason. You know, it feels like it's pay to win, but it's not exactly. I don't think it is. I mean, again, it's a pretty good game. You know, but yeah. But anyways, back to Splatoon. Looks like we're already pretty much losing at this point. We lost last battle for some reason, despite having the other team disconnect, which is odd, because usually when team members disconnect, usually on the other side, it becomes hilarious because, you know, you get everyone becoming like, you know, everyone being, you know, everyone just starts doing things and stuff, and it's just not the greatest. But anyways, so yeah. All right. But yeah. Okay. Alright, so looks like we're kind of getting ourselves a little bit better. Unfortunately, I'm not helping it too much. Probably because of this, but I don't know. Yeah. But yeah. And I think very shortly we will be celebrating another one of my silly little computer-related subscriber milestones, because this channel now has 127 subscribers. One more and it'll be a 2 to the 7th in subscriber count, which is kind of my, which I kind of consider a little milestone for myself. I know I haven't been growing the channel as much as I wanted to recently because of all these live streams, you know, but I will be posting some actual content in the future. You know, again, it's just a matter of I just gotta get on with things, and yeah. And it looks like the camera, it looks like face cam is looks like the face cam image is kind of getting a little choppy here and there. Also, how the hell am I not having, how do I not have 500 points yet? And I'm 7 seconds out. Probably because I'm talking. I'm doing all this live streaming business. I did absolutely poorly and became the weak point in the team. Yay. That's great. I love how the capture card image is being absolutely horrid right now, and yet here I am just being, and yet here we are with all the stuff being, with the face cam not being the greatest. That has to be the lowest I've ever scored in a turf war type battle. Huh. Okay, yeah. It's not the complete lowest though. The sniper on the other team got worse, but that's because they do sniping. Honestly, I've got some very, very not that great opinions on a lot of that stuff, but you know. Alright. So, yeah. I love how when I switch to set up the webcam actually begins to work. Standard setup issues. Alright. Okay. Let's get in on this one. I'm going to make this the third and last one of the day for Turf War. Yeah, because this is one of the new maps. Forgot that this one exists. Fortunately, though, I love how the map is in a kind of snowy / Antarctic kind of setting. I mean, it looks that way. It's picking up pretty well. You can probably just see that it's like, okay, you can see all the ice things and stuff. I don't know what that's doing. I don't know why this map is situated that way. I guess they were trying to reuse assets from all the Alterna stuff. I wonder if they're trying to do this so it could be an effect of like, oh yeah, the ship's not moving, but it's staying stationary. I don't know. I'm not sure with these maps anymore. Nintendo keeps coming up with weird things. No. Actually, the ship is moving, so yeah. I will say, it is a pretty funky thing that they've got here, you know. Considering that it's effectively, yeah, because this is basically an oil rig carrier, an offshore oil platform carrier type ship, if I remember right, so, yeah. It's very intriguing. But I love how they brought in some things, like all that glass there. Why is that there? It's because of Nintendo. They'll do whatever they want because they can. Not whether they should, though. Really focus on getting into the game. Alright. Haha, just totally breezed by y'alls. You almost noticed. Alright. Good, at least they didn't die before that. And of course, all that had to happen that way. Good old Splatoon problems. Alright, 730-ish points. Not the absolute worst, but not the absolute best either. Oh, so I got 768 points. How nice. Alright. Well, we gave ourselves a bit of a fighting chance here. And we won. How nice. Alright, so I think I'm going to transition over to other game modes here. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, because I'm going to have this as a bit of a short stream so I can get on with that project of mine and get the first video shot of it. Even though it's just not, it's not interesting, a lot of these streams, I know, but what are you gonna do? Okay, that played out mildly well. Alright, oh, it's tower control. I can continue on from my streak of losses. See how this all plays out. At least it's not Clam Blitz. Who knows? Probably gonna end this game shortly though. This will probably be my one match of it, unfortunately, because it looks as though, yeah, my multiplayer maps and modes will have updated, and yeah, I'm gonna probably end the stream by then. It doesn't have to be I don't do very long type stuff, but maybe long enough to at least do some stuff. But we just have to now sit and wait for the matchmaking to happen. And watch my webcam go for a plunge at like 2 frames per minute. I love how that's the problem when the capture card is all running proper. Alright, so let's kind of back off a little bit, because now I have to compete my voice with that, and I don't like that. Alright. Let's see you directly targeting me. I really have a love-hate affair with the little post in the center of the tower. It's just like, oh yeah, it's just there, and it's just like, I don't know. It's absolutely horrible for going down everything. Alright. Okay. Okay, spawn camping can happen now. How the hell? Well, I guess because I made it a 2v1 with them, but I don't know. There we go. That's what I really don't like about all the sniper and sniper adjacent weapons in this game. They're just like, holy hell! The only challenge is having to aim. But it's absolutely horrible if your job is to ink things. Alright. Oh. Really gonna try and make everyone collectively lose today, huh? There we go. Oh, and of course we get bubbled up and all that. And I'm very close to losing. But we're back in the lead. We're still in the good bit. Alright, and again with the snipers. That has to be my least favorite weapon in this game, I think. To both play as and play against. What in the hell? Oh. That's how that happened, huh? Yep. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I hate how the Zipcaster is actually starting to have the ability to be, like, actually a viable weapon. Again, I elect for one of these days to have a special, or to have a, challenge where it's just no specials allowed. You know, I really wish that every game was just open source in some way, because then we could just, cause then the community could decide on everything. But that'll never happen. Alright. And series complete. Oh wow, I got back what I kind of put in. Almost. And with that, yeah, multiplayer maps and modes have been updated. So, yeah, that was a pretty anticlimactic ending, I guess. You know, again, the big news, big announcement is just, yeah, of course, saved by the kind of the something there. Yeah, 'cause I don't want to be doing Clan Blitz at all. But anyways, so yeah, with that being said, yeah, it's kind of the end of the stream. You know, we've got a couple of things. You know, we got a big project kind of coming out that I'm gonna probably start filming now, because it's only really here that I can do such a project. Yeah, stay tuned for that. If you like random videos, leave a like and subscribe, because because this channel is a random channel. And yeah, so that's it for today's video, and bye.